Look, in the past few months and years, AI developed like crazy, and I don't understand why there are still some people nowadays that use AI in the most basic way, just going to ChatGPT and ask things like, build me the best angle for my product or whatever. Of course, this is not going to work because you're not using the AI in the best and most efficient way to actually bring you results. I've been seeing you guys generating amazing results with some of the strategies that I'm sharing with you here on YouTube. So in this video, guys, I will show you exactly the AI system that we use in our agency to generate the results that you see right now on the screen. So without further ado, let me jump on my screen and I can show you guys exactly the system that I'm talking about. This full system, guys, I'm going to show you exactly how to create Facebook ads that generates very high return on ad spend. Ideally, that makes you the highest amount of profit. I know there are like a lot of different understanding and conception about return on ad spend, if you should target ROAS or CPA or contribution margin or MER or LTV, but most of you guys just want ROAS, and I understand that, so I'm gonna just show you guys how we are able to generate these kind of results. What actually most people do. Most people use ChatGPT, Cloud, Gemini, or whatever to generate script, angle, or hooks the most simple way with prompts like, help me research my target audience and give me some angle ideas to test some Facebook ads, and then wonder why the ads just don't work. So what we do instead, we have built a full step-by-step system that I'm gonna share with you in today's video. Everything that we do, even the prompt, so just make sure to watch the video until the end. And with this actual system, we've been generating results that you see right now on the screen. And this is, by the way, just like one ad account, around the 23K spent, almost 5x return on the ad spend. And been amazing. So guys, what is this system? Actually, the system is divided, let's say, in two different phases. There is one first phase, which is the research phase, and then there is the analysis and ads creation phase. Let's go to the research phase first. So in this phase, we want to divide between market data, competitor research, and expert knowledge. Let me explain. Market data is everything that you can see from the market overall, just to better understand your audience. Competitor research is basically understand what competitors are doing, what are the feedback that your competitor are getting in terms of reviews, comments, and everything. And then expert knowledge. Expert knowledge, put it simple, is give the AI the thinking method that expert people are actually using and they're sharing on their channels. So I will go into details later. Let's start with the market research first. So your first goal is to actually understand your market, your audience. And so what you want to do, you want to use Facebook, YouTube, Reddit, and Instagram to do a research. So you want to start with your keyword, site, Reddit, probiotics, whatever keyword, and then site, Instagram.com. And what you want to do here, you want to understand what people are talking about, that specific issue that your product is solving, because you want to better understand your audience. So when you do this, you go here, you click to all the different conversation, and you export all the threads, as well as you export all the Facebook comments. And then what you want to do, you also want to go on YouTube, understand what people are talking, understand what people are saying about your problem, or like the solution their problem is offering, and export not just the transcript of the video, but also export all the comments. And then you want to put everything inside a big document called social listening. So this document is basically a research of your target audience that you've done across multiple sites. And the reason why we're doing this across different sources is because we want to have a very broad understanding of that, not just what people on IG are saying or what people on whatever are saying. Most of the time, you receive very bad quality comments on Instagram and Facebook. So it's not really the best quality audience that you can analyze, because most of the time when people buy, they don't actually, the same people that buy are not the same people that leave a comment on Facebook and Instagram. So just keep that in mind. So you want to have a very broad understanding. Then the step number 2 is to do the competitor research. You can use tools like Foreplay, Archer. You can actually most likely do even manually right now, because Meta just launched a new function. Basically, they order automatically the ad by winner directly inside the ad library. But yeah, anyways, you want to find the top winning performing ads, filter by active or longest running, export all the transcript, at least 20 to 30 transcript, really like minimum of winning ads, winning video ads. And then you want to save all of them inside a document called winning ads doc. Just make sure that you are using the right naming, because you will need that later on. Then what you want to do, you want to use expert knowledge. Expert knowledge is simply like just go on YouTube, find what top experts are talking or are saying about a niche, find case studies, everything. This is just an example from one of my videos. For instance, here I talk about scaling a supplement brand. So for instance, if you have a supplement brand, you can take this video, generate a transcript, and then even on LinkedIn you can on different channels, different people, whatever, find different videos, and you put everything inside a document called expert knowledge doc. So here you want to include all the knowledge from expert or case studies or expert sharing case studies or everything people is talking about your specific niche, or in general about ads and how to actually scale ads specifically for your niche or your product. It's very important that you go deep here. You don't just go into like a very broad market, but try to be specific about your product. And then the last step of the first phase is to collect all the competitor reviews. So you go on sites like Amazon and Trustpilot, you export all the reviews. You can use a tool like Instant Data Scraper, this one here, and it will be able to export everything for you. You basically export all the competitor reviews and you create another file called the competitor reviews. Then you go to phase number 2. So phase number 2, what you want to do here, you want to start by scraping your own data. So you scrape your own website and you include also winning ads transcript, the winning static ads. So all your past winning ads, the transcript, the angle, and all these kind of things. Put them inside ChatGPT, and you ask ChatGPT to create a brand memory. What is going to be this brand memory? This brand memory is going to be a document that is going to summarize everything that has been working for you in terms of angle, personas, target audience, script, hooks, all these kind of things. Then once you have the brand memory, you go to the final process. So you want to use Claude for this because it's much more advanced when it comes to copywriting, reasoning, organizing all the different information and so on. So what you want to do here, you want to upload all your existing documents like brand memory, social listening, competitor reviews, winning ads doc, and expert knowledge inside Claude, and use this prompt here to understand the following things: the audience psychology, pain points, objections, language, competitor perception, hooks, and emotional triggers. By understanding all these things, guys, you already are 10 steps ahead. So even by stopping here, you know already what to do, even without continuing with the next prompts, because this is exactly what you need to create the ads and the angle that you actually need. Then the second part is going to be actually the delivery. So you want to have static ads, so you need to understand what angles you need, the personas, and all these kind of things. And so you're going to use this prompt here. I'm actually going to leave it in the description below to create static ads, and this other prompt here to create video ads brief. And by having this, you basically can send directly the brief to the creator that you're working with, or you can directly create the static ads. Now, something very important. This is basically just the end of it, but it doesn't technically end here. Why? Because if you don't use your mind to think on top of the AI, things are just not gonna work. What do I mean by that? So you can have all the best angle, you can have the ideas and everything, but when it comes to execution, there are some things that AI cannot think that your mind can think. And this is most likely about creative stuff. So the AI most likely is not going to be creative as you. And so when it comes to, for instance, creating video ads or static ads, what usually works 99% of the time for us and for our clients are ads that stand out. So new concept, new ads, think like out of the box stuff. So you have the angle and everything else. Don't just go to a competitor ad, copy the static ad template, or copy the video transcript or whatever. Think about how you can deliver that message in a very smart way. And usually is by making sure that you're matching between the headline, the message overall, and the visual that you create to deliver the message. The more smart you are in the way that you write your copy and the way that you create your visual, the better you will be. That's why I usually try to avoid doing static ads with like AI and stuff. That's basically it when it comes to, AI, using AI to create the best possible outcome in terms of like understanding your audience, which is the base for you to create winning ads. And that's basically it for this video, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment, leave a like to the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video.